stop blocking the camera. Back off. We're not bothering anybody. Ready?
What's up, everybody? It's Hunter Avalone here, and my fiance and I have just survived an Antifa rally. It was extremely intense. Our camera was blocked, we were surrounded, but despite all that, we still managed to get some good interviews and try and learn more about what these people believe. On July 6th, a demand free speech rally managed to bring out extremists on both sides. For example, Milo Yiannopoulos was there. I don't like him. Laura Loomer was there. I don't like her. However, despite how much I disagree with their ideologies, I still believe their free speech should be protected in this great country. Among these controversial superstars, Antifa also showed their face. Sorta. Antifa was not only protesting the event, but the presence of the Proud Boys as well. Now, for those of you who don't know, the Proud Boys is a pathetic far-right group that advocates for political violence. Antifa is a far-left group that does the same. I know not every member of these groups is a violent extremist, but it is undeniable that both groups are a menace to society when congregated. I'm so thankful that everyone's free speech is protected, but the moment you incite violence, you are no longer acting within your free speech, and you're completely in the wrong. So there I was, in the center of everything, witnessing the clash of the eunuchs. I took a walk around the free speech rally, and then I infiltrated Antifa territory.
What's up, everybody? Hunter Avalone here. We are at the free speech rally in Washington, D.C. There's going to be a lot of controversial opinions going on, so we're going to be showing up, interviewing people, learning some new things, and having a lot of fun.
About those of us who have sacrificed it all. Those of us who have not only lost our social media accounts, but have lost our livelihood. Those of us who are shut down by our bank accounts. Those of us who literally have to travel with bodyguards when we go out public because we face threats of acid attacks and terrorist threats.
What are you out here protesting, or what are you out here for?
We're out here protesting injustice. We're out here protesting fascism and the message of the alt-right. Yeah.
So, are you protesting the free speech rally over there?
Correct, yeah.
Okay. I'm assuming you agree with free speech, you just don't like what this rally's about?
I don't believe that fascism in any kind of speech can exist here in the United States. They have the right now to go over there and say it. I don't agree with it, and we need to come out en masse and always.
So you want to protest them, but you don't think their right to speak their opinions, even though they might be wrong opinions, should be taken away?
Up until the point that they become violent with those words and they incite violence, at which point they would in fact be breaking the law, no.
Which is what hate speech is.
Exactly.
Hate speech is not free speech.
So do you think hate speech should be banned?
Yeah.
So, just out of curiosity...
It's inherently violent because it wants to do violence against the people that they're hate speaking against, and it encourages others to do violence towards that group as well.
So what is hate speech? How would you define hate speech? Because a lot of times people say, I want to ban hate speech, but then, I mean, what is hate speech? Everyone seems to have a different idea of what it is.
And it's really tricky because there is not a legal definition of hate speech. So it's like, what is it? I think it's anything that, again, seeks to say that violence against this group of people is okay. It says we need to do violence towards them, or it encourages others to do violence.
So inciting violence is where you draw the line.
The people over there favor Adolf Hitler and gas chambers and slavery fields.
I gotta say that's a little dramatic as far as...
Please don't.
I don't agree with a lot. You know what? A lot of the people over there I really don't agree with. I really don't like them. But to say that they favor gas chambers is a little bit extreme, isn't it?
No. Look, I'm 50 years old. I studied the Holocaust in graduate school at University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign with the late, great Clarence Carrier in the Educational Policy Studies program there. everything that is coming out of the Trumpstapo fan club, if you're aware of history, if you're aware everything that drove this country into the Civil War was people like this who believe that let's make people, the minorities, suffer for our profits. Donald Trump is a white power racist, homophobic misogynist who hates trans people.
Why do you think Donald Trump's a racist? Just out of curiosity.
Are you a student of history?
I'm literally just out here asking questions, and you say Trump's a racist supporting white power. I'm kind of
my
curious.
best buddy from middle school, Kelvin. Do you know about the Central Park Five? If I keep explaining and explaining and explaining why Donald Trump is a racist, then it starts to be like I'm apologizing for what I said. I'm not explaining a giant ton of why is Donald Trump a racist. You've been alive for like the last 5 years, right?
Yes.
Okay, he's a racist.
So my first question is, why are you dressed up like this?
I'm with an organization called the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence. We're a 21st century order of drag queen nuns that started about 40 years ago in San Francisco. And now there's chapters all over the world. I'm one of the founding members of the DC chapter here. Collectively, the organization raises millions of dollars every year for different LGBT organizations and shelters and everything to benefit gay youth and the gay community in itself. And we're here just to show love. And basically what we do at events like this, when it's hate versus love, we're here to basically try to block the hate and show the love. So that's basically what we're here for. That's what we do.
You know, I support the LGBT community myself. I see that you have a pin that says "Impeach the Mofo," meaning impeach Donald Trump.
Someone just gave that to me. Yes. Yes.
Do you think that Trump has helped the LGBT community at all?
No. There's nothing. No.
Not even now. Again, I'm in support of the LGBT community, but Trump has launched an initiative to decriminalize homosexuality overseas.
Believe that.
I do believe it. Yes.
No. We're going to see what happens. You know, everything that comes out of his mouth, everything he tweets, he always does the opposite, usually. No. There's nothing good about this man. This man does not care about anyone. He doesn't care about anything but how much money he can make off the office that he is in. He does not give a damn about gay and lesbian.
Well, in all fairness, I mean, I don't even think he's accepting a presidential salary, so I don't think he's making that much money. His net worth has gone down since he's entered the presidency as well.
You know what? He's donated the salary maybe a few times for a photo op, but he's making much more money off of that office than he's given away. And I'm thinking you're not a non-biased.
Do you believe that their free speech, even though it might be really disgusting speech what they're saying, do you think in America they should still have the freedom to express they should still have the freedom of speech?
I question their ability to keep it to just speech, and that's kind of where it comes for me. There's only so many times that, well, you know, Milo Yiannopoulos, for example, was going to show up to this event, and he, at past events that he has been at, has directed and targeted, called for, like, harm to come to trans individuals. That's not free speech. That's a call to violence. That's a crime. That does not deserve free speech protection.
Do you feel like Antifa ever acts violently in response, though?
To a certain extent, yes, but also the police are here to protect the ones over there, not us. And there has been circumstances where people on this side have been unduly targeted by the police. And when it gets to that point, when you get people who are just trying to exercise their freedom of speech, you look at J20 being arrested, people on the left are having a hard time, like especially in DC, really believing that the police are here to protect us. And what are we going to do at that point? These Nazis want to hurt us. They go through the streets calling for violence. This is what they do.
It was interesting because although a lot of protesters were willing to speak to me, actual Antifa members refused. I guess they would rather hide behind their doofy masks like the cowards they are. I was even about to interview someone when another greasy guy came over and told this dude that I was a fascist and lost me the interview.
Sir, excuse me. Would you be interested in doing an interview, sir? Because he just came. I was about to interview someone, and he came over and started slandering me, and I think he wrongly labeled me as a fascist. I am no such thing.
Right now! Right now! Right now! Right now! Right now! Right now! Right now!
Excuse me, I'm curious, what are you protesting today? What are you out here protesting? Why won't these guys talk to me? I'm literally just asking questions. You should talk, man. It'll make your message seem a lot stronger.
It was also cool because there was some positivity at this event as well.
So your shirt says Jesus loves you. What made you decide to wear this today?
Because most people that I encounter simply don't know that. Or maybe they heard it somewhere and they haven't taken it to heart. And they need to know that it's really true. It's not just a thing that you can do on Sunday.
Have you got any interesting responses about the shirt? What have people been saying?
Thumbs up, good job, I believe that, he loves me too, that kind of thing. But I'm not here for the ones who already know, I'm here for the ones who don't know. Love can conquer the racism and stupidity on both sides of this whole fence.
I agree.
And in the middle, the cops. Jesus died for them too.
Yep.
Jesus died for every last person here. Gay, straight, purple, green, I don't care. Jesus died for every last one of them.
Free hugs, all right.
Hey,
Cool.
how are you?
So,
Yes.
if I voted for Trump, do I still get a free hug?
Of course, man. Everybody gets a free hug.
Cool.
The hugs are universal. Hugs are all about love, and I think we need more of that. So, regardless of whether I'm on this side or that side, it's human beings. You
There
know?
we go.
And
See, I
don't-
like this.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Thank you, man.
Great,
Yeah,
man.
I don't allow politics to separate us. You know, I think it's
awesome.
Humanity, we're all one.
However, that was the last of it, because after that, things really began to escalate.
Do you guys think all Trump supporters are Nazis or just some of them? All I never said I never said I was a Trump supporter. Hey, come on. Stop blocking the camera, dude. Come on. Stop blocking the camera. You're right, and I can be here filming and asking questions all day long too. I don't need to go anywhere. I'm here to ask questions, guys. Why are you instantly assuming that I'm against you? What are you here protesting today?
Get the fuck out.
All right. What are you here protesting today? Really? Really? You guys are a bunch of babies. You guys are so immature. It's a public square. It's a public space. So they're going to block our camera because God forbid they actually express their opinions.
Probably a good idea for you guys to stay back. Police are walking through here.
I'm not with anybody. Can you what are you out here protesting? You don't want to tell me what you're out here protesting?
You're trolling. Get the fuck out
Yo. I'm not trolling. I'm not.
Have a nice day.
All right.
I've told you
all
have a
right.
nice day 5 times and you're continuing the crime.
All right.
These guys are fucking reactionary, okay? It's just, I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you.
All right, what's going on? What?
They're just protesting.
Yo. Stop blocking the camera. Back off. We're not bothering anybody.
It's okay. It's all right. Hey.
We're not bothering
guys,
anyone, all right?
It's okay. He's not trolling.
I'm not trolling. I'm here to ask some
So
questions.
tell me who you're with.
I'm not with anybody. I'm in the
Where is
area.
this going
I
to be
ask
posted?
questions.
Are you a podcaster?
Yes, I just do
He's
these
a
little...
podcaster. He's a podcaster.
Come on, guys. Back off with the camera.
Okay.
All right, what's going on? Tell me what's going on.
Look, they're out here demonstrating against the Demand Free Speech rally that's being put on by a lot of supporters of the Trump administration.
Right.
There are many people out here that are very angry about some of the things that those individuals over there have been saying, particularly about immigrants and some of the very, very, shall we say, fiery and instigating slogans and statements. And they're just out here to try and show that, look, we're not here to,
Well, I understand all that. It's just ridiculous that they won't talk to anybody. Are you
They're-
with Antifa?
No, look, first off, you got to understand. Antifa isn't actually an organization, okay? Antifa, originally back in the 1930s, was actually a sort of political unit, for lack of a better word. It was an anti-fascist unit that existed in Germany that was wiped out by the Nazis. It's popped up over the years in several different forms, but what those guys actually are, the guys that you see all in black with the helmets, they're called Black Bloc protesters. They don't like talking to people because of the fact that they don't know necessarily who it is that they're talking to.
Who is that? Fuck you, pig! 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 Cops and Klan go hand in hand! Cops and Klan go hand in hand! Cops and Klan go hand in hand!
Not only did Antifa claim that cops are racist, they began screaming about bigots when a Trump supporter was escorted through the crowd. This right here is why it's so dangerous to support political violence. What's stopping you from wrongly labeling someone as a racist bigot and then finding justification to beat the crap out of them?
Yes, there are some bad people that support Trump, but not everyone that supports Trump is a Nazi. I know that these Antifa people are screaming that they hate cops or whatever, but I want you to know that some people still appreciate you guys, all right?
All in all, going to this protest was an exhilarating experience. It was wild being in the belly of the beast and being surrounded by so many individuals I strongly disagree with on both sides. I definitely had some decent conversations. I just wish Antifa would grow a pair, stop hiding behind their doofy masks, and quit blocking my camera. Please give this video a like, comment below, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you all soon. Peace.